Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Jenia Putri Trisninja, and in this video I'm going to talk about one of the most important concepts in pragmatics, which is the cooperative principle along with creation maxims and implicature. This concept helps us understand how people communicate effectively and how meanings can go beyond just the words we say. Cooperative principle. Let's start with the cooperative principle. This principle was introduced by the philosopher Paul Grace in 1975. He believed that in everyday conversation, people generally try to cooperate with each other to make communication smooth and meaningful. According to Grace, speakers are expected to make their contribution as informative, truthful, relevant, and clear as needed. This is known as the cooperative principle, and it is the foundation of effectively communication. To support this principle, Grace proposed 4 conversational maxims, which are known as the creation maxims. Now, let's go through each of the 4 maxims. The first, the maxim of quantity. This maxim says, give just the right amount of information, not too little and not too much, just enough. For example, A, did you do your homework? And B, yes, I finished it last night. That's a good answer, clear and informative but not excessive. And the second, the maxim of quality. This one is about truthfulness. Don't say what you believe to be false or what you lack evidence for. Example, A, is there a class tomorrow? And B, yes, the lecturer announced it in the group. This reply is truthful and based on evidence. And the third, the maxim of relation, also called relevance. Your response should be relevant to the topic of the conversation. And for example, A, can you help me with the assignment? And B, sure, let's do it after class. That's relevant. But if the answer, I'm craving noodles, that would break this maxim unless it has some hidden meaning. And the fourth, the maxim of manners. This maxim is about being clear and orderly. Avoid vague language or confusing explanation. For instance, instead of saying, he went to the place with someone we saw last week, you should say, he went to the library with Mr. Rudy. That's much clearer and more specific. Floating the maxim and implicator. Now, here's something interesting. People don't always follow this maxim directly. Sometimes they intentionally break a maxim to create a hidden meaning. This is called floating the maxim, and it gives rise to what we call implicature. Let me give you some example. For example 1, floating the maxim of quality, sarcasm. A, how was your exam? And B, fantastic, I got the lowest score in class. The speaker is being sarcastic, they are not being truthful, but they want to express their disappointment. And example number 2, floating the maxim of relation, indirect refusal. A, are you going to the party tonight? And B, I have an assignment due tomorrow. We never directly say no, but we can understand the meaning from the context that is an implicator. And example number 3, floating the maxim of manner. Sometimes people use vague language intentionally to hide or soften the message. For example, instead of saying she failed the class, someone might say she didn't quite meet the course requirements. It is still true, but said in a more polite way. So, why should we care about the cooperative principle and implicator? Because they help us understand how communication really works. In real life, people don't always speak directly. By understanding this principle, we can recognize hidden meanings, avoid misunderstanding, and become better communication. It also helps in analyzing conversation in real context, like in interviews, social media, political speeches, or even jokes and advertisement. The cooperative principle and gradient maxim teach us how people are expected to communication cooperatively. When someone follows the maxims, the conversation is smooth. When someone follows them, it can lead to implicatures, meaning that are not directly said but understood through context. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this explanation helped you understand this topic more clearly. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.